Hi friend, it's Aimee with Renewing Stitches. It is Tuesday, time for another Flosstube. If you are new and stumbled accidentally across this video, this is a YouTube channel about cross stitch, and that's usually what I talk about, maybe some crochet, but mostly cross stitch. And if you are here on purpose, newly, welcome. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you comment, let me know what you're working on, or if you have any questions, I'd love to interact with you. And if you are returning, hi sweet friend, glad you're here. Thank y'all. Thank you for spending time with me. Today I have a finish, a new start, a restart, and several whips and plans. That's the way this usually goes. I usually don't have a finish, not every time, but maybe every other time. I don't know. It's not planned, but we have one today. What's going on this week? This past week was Labor Day in the States, and we went to my mom's and had lunch with her, and then we went to see my dad, and everybody is steady. If you're new, my mom is having surgery on her shoulder on Thursday, and my dad is in a nursing facility. He has Parkinson's, so this is all new this year. The Parkinson's is not, sadly, he's had it for quite a while, but the change in living situations is new this year, so we are working through that opportunity. Anyway, my mom's shoulder surgery is this coming Thursday. I haven't decided what to take to the hospital, but hopefully it's just a bone spur fix and not a rotator cuff repair or anything. So that's coming up, and we're preparing for that. We're ready for that. So what else is coming up? Nothing. It is lovely outside. It is 81 degrees, which is 81 Fahrenheit, which is, what did I write down? 27 degrees Celsius. And it's lovely. Cloudy, possible rain. We did get a little bit of rain last week. We got about a half inch. And we're going to go out this afternoon, I hope, and either get the garden ready for the fall, cut down the okra and the dead corn stalks and the tomatoes that are done, and just kind of get it ready for hushing of the winter, kind of get it ready for the spring, let it sit and rest. Or if it doesn't rain, we're going to go out to our property and mow. I'm going to take the boys out and mow, so we've got a busy afternoon. But right now, we're going to talk about stitching. So, editing, Aimee, I just wanted to mention a couple of things right here at the beginning of who I've been watching. I will link them down below. If you have not heard of them, please go watch them, and I'm sure you know most of them anyway, but maybe you don't. So just in case, let me tell you who I've been watching. My friend Emily Williams, she does Flosstube and Variety Show. I'll let her tell you about that. Hi, Emily. Denise, my friend at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. I will be stitching, and I haven't started it. I need to start it. We're starting it this month. The Mary Engelbright stitch with her. Hi, Denise. Go watch her, Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. Lady Robyn. Hi, Robyn. Sweet friend. I've watched her. Go see her. I'm sure you know her already. Michal at Sweet Woodruff. She is in Dallas, and she does multiple crafts. So go see her. Hi, Michal. Aimee and MaryLou at Two Cross Stitchers. You know, they need to move to Texas. I've already told them. Texas, Northeast Texas, Southern Oklahoma, Southwest Arkansas, Northwest Louisiana, anywhere in there so that we can stitch with them. That would be great. Hi ladies. They're so fun. And congratulations to MaryLou, who has a floss. You'll have to go see it. go look at her, go look at their YouTube. A floss named after her. I'm just going to let her finish that. And I believe Amy's getting one too, maybe? Not sure. Wondering. Also, Michal and Christina at Lone Star Stitchers, also Texas friends. They are out in El Paso-ish, I believe. So, another sweet group, sweet duo. And then Shelley. I know y'all know Shelley of It's Only Stitching. She is out in California. Hi, Shelley. And those are a few that I've watched. So go watch them, check them out. I'll link them below and tell them I sent you if you haven't seen them yet. So that's all. Now back to the video. 1st of September. Well, actually it's the 3rd. So we've got a new month of stitching plans. Anyway, let's talk about finishes first. This is my finish. It's from the Heart Needleart by Wendy. Catherine's little sampler, and the light is really good today. I don't know why clouds make it so lovely. It's just fun. So fun. This was on a piece of wool. I stitched it on a piece of wool that was in my grandmother's fabric stash. And I think she made a skirt, so I'm going to call it Grandma's skirt. It is akin to 14 count. But it is a scrap of her fabric. And that's it. You can, yeah, right there. Can't see the green, really, but there's green in here, and it's lovely in person. I don't know if you can see the flecks of color, but all the flecks of color, can you see the little flecks? Yeah, sort of. Flecks of these colors. Funnily, is that a word? Funnily enough? Anyway, so last time you saw it, I had started on the flowers here. I had almost finished the basket, so it was kind of, I don't know, like that maybe, I don't know. But the basket wasn't completely full. So I did that, did the flowers, and did the bottom. And that's it. All done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It fits in, I think it's probably too big for a 5x7. Yeah. Oh well, it'll go 7. It'll go 7. Oh, it may fit. It may just fit. I'll have to see. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's on Grandma's skirt scrap. Wouldn't it be lovely? I've seen the fabric that's called Grandpa's sleeve. There needs to be one that says Grandma's skirt. There needs to be a fabric for that. All right. And then we'll do the new start next. I'm working on this series on and off sporadically. I started it in February, maybe January, February with Karen, Stitching Owl. Hi, Karen. And she's completed all of them. Go watch her videos. They're lovely. We did that one together, the Cardinals. And then last month, I picked up the Hummingbird with Wendy. Hi, Wendy. At Wendy's Whimsical Stitches here on Flosstube. And we both finished that, and now we're starting on the Goldfinches for September. I'm not sure if I'll do September for sure, but I'm not sure how I'm going to go with the rest. I may pick up again in January, but I definitely want to finish those. So I'll have 3 done for the year. And this is, let's see, a 28 count scrap gray using the DMC called for. It's a gray that I dyed, I don't know, forever ago. And I may take the beak color out. The color for the beak was, it was slightly pink, and it didn't look pink in the picture. I guess it's sort of pink, but not really bright, which is what it called for. So I may take it out and go a shade darker. But I got the first goldfinch and started on the feeder So I started over here on the feeder. So that's where I am. Got lots to go. This one may not go as fast as the other one, but I have all month. Yay. All right, and then the restart. Back earlier this year, I started Quaker Rejoice from my Big Toe Designs. I am borrowing this from an in-person friend. Hi, Debbie. And she stitched it with the called for colors, or that's called for, right? Didn't you do that, Debbie? It's beautiful. I had thought originally to do monochromatic, and so this was my start, but I had it in timeout for a while. This is on, currently in, well, it's on Peony from Be Stitch Me, and you can barely see it, which in person it's nice. I wasn't sure about the color because I was just using Accru, DMC Accru, and stitching it 2/2 on this beautiful fabric. I really wanted to use this fabric, but I couldn't get settled on the color, let it set in timeout for a while, and then I decided to go ahead and go with it, and so I stitched some more, and then I set it out again, and I pulled it out this time and decided, you know, I think I'm just going to restart it and use this for something else, and use it for a monochromatic piece, but maybe with a pink. I was worried because the ecru seemed to be warm, and this seemed to be like a cooler color. And it does look pretty. I wasn't loving it, so I just restarted it. I love the chart. I just restarted it. And I pulled out, oh, that goes over here. I pulled out my fabric. And I don't know if you all have a stash of 14 count oatmeal from back in the day. I do. It's now called, what is it called now? Rustico. That's it. It's called Rustico. But I pulled that out and I decided to crop it down. So when I was stitching it on the peony, I was going to stitch all of this and stop here, take these out, and then scoot the bottom Quakers up and just have it like that. Well, now that I restarted it, I just decided I want the words for sure. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I wanted the words for sure. And so I'm going to have the words, and I'm going to use the Quakers on the top and the bottom. You'll see. So I started with the words, but it'll have this and the top, and then I might put in a few of these. So it's cropped a lot. But I love the Quakers, and I may use the Quakers in other places, but I don't know that it'll be on this piece. Maybe I might put one on each side. We'll see. I'm working on the words right now. On a 15-year-old plus piece of oatmeal, and I'm using blues. So I've got 4 shades of blue. Not here yet, just 2. And then I'm going to use white. This is the 3800. It's 3808 through 3811 of DMC. And that's my needle, and that's the start of a letter. But this is the day that the Lord has made. I made the Lord in a lighter color, just to stand out a little bit. The rest of it will be, this is the darkest DMC. It's 3808. And that's 3809. So the rest of it will be 3808, and I'll have room for the small Quakers up here, and I'll leave the other. I'll have Quakers on either side, and then I may put partials or something around here, and that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm pretty pleased with it. The only thing I've recharted so far is the T in here. It's lowercase right there. And so I just made it, because the H curls up, see? So I just made it go all the way up. So it's basically the same T. I just moved the cross all the way up and made it extend a little bit. So that's where we are. And I'll put the verse that goes with it underneath. This is the verse, but the address of the verse, the psalm, put it underneath. So it'll just be elements of this chart in here. So I'm using the elements, just moving them around a little bit. So that's the restart. Yay. Okay, now we'll go to whips. Not in any order, it's just how they're sitting on my desk. This Cinnamon Stars from Plum Street Sampler. And I'm stitching on this on an also 15-plus-year-old piece of 14 count Aida in the color ecru. You know, back in the day there was white or ecru, and I happen to have ecru left, so that's what I'm working on. And I hope to either spray it with tea or coffee after it's done to kind of get it a little more aged, but the color is, I mean, it's really nice with the colors. It's kind of crunchy still, kind of hard, but it's loosening up. Alright, so when last I saw you, I was working on this one and hadn't filled in the rest. There was a little, the middle square of both of these is 310, so I filled that in because this one has some 310 in it. So I've got this one, and I started it on the house. Where is the... Started it on the house. I want to do all of it, but I'm undecided if I want to just stop at the pumpkins. Not sure, because I would have to cut off the scarecrow. I could remove the scarecrow over to fit under there and just move it up. I may do that. Also, I wanted to chart a verse on the back of the chart. Paulette, is it Paulette? Yes. Put the verse Psalm 33:6, by the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. I think I'm going to chart that and put it underneath. Put it underneath. So that would be lovely. Lovely. It is loosening up. It is crunchy. Can you hear it? It is crunchy, but that's okay. It's all right. All right, next. Heritage Sampler, also Plum Street. I am working that way. And this is on, did say that. Okay, this is a 40 count Newcastle linen in the color Mocha. And here I am. I did, well, you can't see the pumpkin is the same color. They're all done. I did 4 pumpkins and some pantaloons, knickers, breeches. I like pantaloons. It sounds fun. I did 4 pumpkins and pantaloons, and I'm going to wait to do the corn stalks until the very end, since I believe, I don't know if it's like a straight stitch. I don't know if it's one single stitch or if it's multiple. I may do one or maybe a couple, but I'll put the corn in towards the end of this row because then I won't need to have my hoop on it. So I'll fill in the fill out the 2 pilgrims and the flag, and I believe that flag is over 1, and then I'll do the corn and then come down to the second. So I don't think I did anything else here. So that was just it. 4 pumpkins and some pantaloons. That's just fun to say. So that's done doing 1 over 2 on the 40 count, except for where it'll be 1 over 1 soon. And next, Miss Rosena Disery from Works by ABC. And I finished this row. I'll show you shortly. Finish this row. I am going to do some rearranging in this one also. I'm going to try to get everything in it, but I'm going to rearrange. I'm also going to add a Bible verse to this. I've got a couple that I would like to do, and I haven't picked one yet, so it hasn't been charted. So my thought is to put the Bible verse here, move this up under her verse, and put this in between, and then I'll figure that out. But I want to get this charted, and then I'll put the pots and the flowers on the side. I'll probably scoot those in a little bit. But I'm going to use the same elements, just move them around just a little bit. This is 32 count vintage country mocha. Yes. Oh, that's my, put that on the back. So I got the bottom done. I think I had that much done. So I've got this, and then I started working on the charting of the words here. So originally, like last time you saw it, I was undecided. I had told you that, and I needed to go long ways. Well, I didn't have enough, so I went this way. And I like this better. So I'm going to move in the flowers in a little bit and maybe have the verse here, because it's over one. It shouldn't take up much space, but I'm going to move in the flowers so they'll be in enough. So that's where it is. And again, I forgot to bring my mother-in-law's picture. Oh well, I'll do it whenever I finish. I'll show y'all. But this will like to have her name on it too. And next is, I didn't say that I was stitching cinnamon stars with a friend. Let's see. Okay, I'm doing Prairie Birds with Wendy. Wendy's Whimsical Stitches here on YouTube. I'm doing Plum Street, the cinnamon stars with my friend Jill. Hi, Jill. And Sally. Hi, Sally of Flossy Sews and Grows. As part of her starts for the Fun for 50 Sal. I'm doing Heritage Sampler with in-person friends here. Hi, Pat, Debbie, Mary, and Barbara. And then I think that's it. The Quaker Rejoice, Catherine's Little Sampler. Okay, those are all. And now the other one, I'm stitching Angels of Peace and Joy in this magazine with my friend Paula. Hi, Paula. This is the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, January, February of 1995. And this is the sampler that we're doing right here. It was designed by Sandy Orton. And, don't fall. Stitching it on an 18 count Ernest Emma from Those Missing Stitches. Also here on YouTube, Those Missing Stitches. So, I think I finished the row last time I saw you. So I started down and I'm wanting to get down so I can do several things. I could work on the alphabet, I can work on border, I can work on the dove or the vine. And underneath is, underneath are some, I can point with my left hand, some motifs here. Now, instead of the numbers, or I may do the numbers. I do have a verse here. You see a theme going? I do have a Bible verse that I want to put in here, and I may put underneath. So I may go up and chart some of it here, and then add it in, and then continue it down here. Or I may just have it up here and have peace and joy. I thought maybe, did I have it written down? No, it's in there in my Bible. Anyway, I'm going to be adding a Bible verse here as well. I think Matthew, what is the Matthew verse they saw the star, and when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy, something like that. I might put that in there. I'm not sure yet. But I've got to chart it, and I've got a ways to go. So, alphabet, border, or dove. I have several options, and then maybe that middle motif before I get down to the, and even then I could do the angels and then chart underneath if I needed to. We'll see. But that's my progress on that. This is fun. Yeah, every one of them is fun. I've enjoyed stitching all of them. So that's all that I got done this week, which is good. Plans. Let's see here. Okay, so you've kind of seen a theme. I'm adding verses to my charts, whether they're part of it or not. I would like to start doing that with just about everything. Now, if it's applicable, I'm not going to put a verse on football stitches or then maybe the Star Wars, maybe not the Star Wars one, but birds or houses or samplers, then yes, I think if it's not already charted, I would like to add one in, just because the Lord's words are important and I want to have them ever before me if I can help it. So that is my plan going forward with most of the stitches, and even I'm thinking about I'll come to that in a minute. Let's see. I'll also need to, and I've been saying this for a couple of weeks, it's coming upon us, the ATC, hi Laura, that Laura was stitching by the shore, has released two things. Last month, she talked about the upcoming artist trading card swap that is due in October 1st, due to her by October 1st. So I need to get that stitched and finished and sent. And then she just released the I Spy challenge for September. She's doing I Spy again. Go see her. I'll link her channel below so you can go see whatever glorious video you'd like to see. But she's doing the artist trading card and the I Spy challenge. So I got the prompts ready and I'll start that. I went this morning to Hobby Lobby and got the DMC color that I was missing for the quick stitch Stitch in Time, the Heaven and Earth design full coverage that I'm working on. Got the 906, so I'm set there. I want to work on that. I want to work on Beach Quaker. I was thinking, just as I was processing a minute ago, I may put a verse here. Well, maybe not beach. Definitely on the lighthouse one. Not sure. It would be pretty to put, or nice to put one around. Definitely the lighthouse. And maybe that could be, I don't know. Anyway, I want to work on this one for sure. And yes, I have it in a Ziploc because I need a bag for it. And then I want to work on the Quaker flag. That's time to bring that out too. So those are the things that I want to work on this next week. I think that's all. So 26 minutes, not as long as I thought, so that's good. Anything else I need to, oh yes, Whip Go. I need to work on the Stacy Nash. We need to get this going again. I've taken a break just because that house was a lot and the grass was a lot, so I need to go ahead and start on the urns. And I may not rechart, but use, instead of putting the alphabet up here, I may put a verse up there. I may do that also going forward with any sampler that has alphabet. Use the alphabet charted, but put a verse in there. Yeah, I may do that. Fun. Lots of things in the future. So, let's see. think that's it. So I'll let you go now to another Flosstube friend, and you can enjoy them as well. So I will see you again next week. I should have quite a bit done on one specific project, whatever I take, I'm not sure. And then I will be back with you then. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you're stitching on. I need to get back to the question of the week. I don't have one prepared for this week, but it's fall and I'm excited. Fall's my favorite. So let me know impromptuly. No, that's not a word. An impromptu question. There we go. I want to say is fall your favorite, but it's not probably. What is your favorite thing about fall? How about that? Just let me know what your favorite thing is. Do you like the pumpkin spice, all the things? Do you like the leaves? Have you smelled the leaves before? So good. I love the fall smells. Leaves, the fireplace is starting. Well, that's later. That's almost winter, but here in Northeast Texas anyway. But the leaves falling, the rain, smell of rain. That's in the spring too. Pumpkin, gingerbread smells. Apple pie smells. The changing of the seasons. Things kind of calming down, maybe getting closer to winter, if winter's your thing. I don't know. Tell me what your favorite thing about fall is. There we go. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. I'll see you in the comments, and happy stitching, friends.